Hi, this is Eric Wolf, and this is Poetry and Marketing, where I read you the marketing poems that I write in my spare time, and then we talk about it. Today's poem, gonna make it a little Halloweenish. It's Halloween week. I'm wearing my Big Lebowski sweater, and so we're gonna make this one a little spooky. Today's poem is "Give 8% of revenue to marketing," whispered the devil. So here's what I mean. What I was thinking when I wrote that. So, and yes, this is a poem that may make some marketing practitioners and marketing practitioners that I like and respect sort of upset, because everybody always talks about a marketing budget as a percentage or basically a ratio or a percentage of revenue. And for me, I find that practice extremely useless. Number one, the first reason that's useless is that nobody can agree to the correct percentage of revenue that should go to marketing. That's number one. The number two reason that it's useless is because typically it's hard to get people to agree on what actually goes into that marketing budget. So, all right, we're going to give 8% of revenue to marketing. What do we expect that to cover? What do we expect that to pay for? Does that pay for market research? Some people say yes, some people say no. Does that pay for my HubSpot? Some people say yes, some people say no. Does that pay my sales overhead? Believe it or not, some people say yes, and a lot of people say no. So that's the number two reason that I find it useless to think this way. And the number three reason that it's sort of useless to think this way is that, okay, so I'm going to give marketing 8%. What do I get in return for that? What am I buying with 8% of my revenue? And this is the other conundrum that unfortunately marketers have a hard time answering, and really we shouldn't. The correct way, in my mind, to plan a marketing budget has nothing to do with what the revenue of the company is, and it has everything to do with what we actually want to achieve with this budget. What is this budget designed to buy for us? When we spend this money, what is it that we expect to get in return? And for me, usually the thing to base that on is how much do we want to grow this year, and what are we willing to spend in order to achieve that growth? And then looking at that budget, what are the things that we can do that are going to help us achieve that growth, because that's what we're paying for. The marketing budget is engineered to do this specific job, and unfortunately most of us don't think of it that way. And the other thing that I believe is, well, what does the marketing budget cover? I actually think it should be more of a budget for the overall revenue group, so sales and marketing, and I believe that it should cover all direct sales and marketing expenses, because if we do it that way, we don't ever have to debate. We know exactly what that budget has to pay for. So, for more of my marketing poetry, both of the spooky and non-spooky variety, you can visit poetryandmarketing.com. Follow us on Apple Podcasts. Follow us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon, all of those various places. And I'll be back with another poem next time.